Good morning, all.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, let us start. T is equal to log x, dt by dx is equal to 1 upon x, dt is equal to 1 upon x dx. Right? Now let us come to this problem now. 2 common, this we can write 1 upon 1 plus log x whole square into 1 upon x dx. This is 2 times integral of 1 plus t square. So this part is dt. This is standard result. Integral of 1 by 1 plus x square dx is tan inverse x. Integral 1 upon 1 plus x 1 plus t square dt is tan inverse t. 2 multiplied by tan inverse t. T stands for log x. So that is 2 times of tan inverse of log x plus c. Third option is the right option. 32nd problem. Integral 1 plus x times e power x upon sine square of x e power x dx. First option minus cos of x e power x plus c. Second, cot of x e power x plus c. Third one, tan of x e power x plus c. Fourth one, minus tan of x e power x plus c. So if you observe the options, so that means we need to select x e power x as the substitution t. So let us say t is equal to x e power x. dt by dx is equal to uv differentiation x into e power x differentiation e power x plus e power x into x differentiation 1. E power x common, we have 1 plus x. So dt equals to e power x into 1 plus x dx. That means if you replace x e power x by t, then dt becomes e power x 1 plus x dx. So that means 1 plus x e power x dx times dx equal to dt we can write. Instead of x e power x, we can write t. Now this problem becomes integral of 1 upon sine square of x e power x into 1 plus x e power x dx. Okay.
Sir, once can you show problem number 31, sir?
Okay. Problem number?
31.
Okay. 1 plus x e power x dx and x e power x dx. Let us substitute. Integral of 1 upon sine square t dt. 1 by sine is cosecant square. Integral of cosecant square t dt. Integral of cosecant square x is minus cot x. Integral of cosecant square t is minus cot t. But t is our substitution. That is x e power x minus cot of x e power x plus constant of integration. This is minus cot. First option is the right option.
Sir, problem number 31, sir. Once can you show? Okay, sir.
So let us move to next problem. Integral x cube root of 1 minus x to the power of 8 dx. First option 1 upon 4 sine inverse x to the power of 4 plus c. Second, half times sine inverse x power 4 plus c. Third one, 1 by 4 cos inverse of x power 4 plus c. Fourth option, 1 by 2 cos inverse of x power 4 plus c. So just if you go through the options, in the option we have sine inverse of function of x to the power of 4. That means we need to say x to the power of 4 as a t, because the x cube is the part of the derivative of x to the power of 4. So this x to the power of 8 can be written as x to the power of 4 whole square. Then so that you will be getting sine inverse of something. Let us say first this x to the power of 8 we can write like this, x to the power of 4 whole square. Now say t is equal to x to the power of 4. dt by dx equals to Derivative of x to the power of 4 is 4x cube. Now dt becomes 4x cube dx. So now if there is 4x cube dx, that can be replaced by dt. So but we have x cube. So multiply and divide by 4. So this can be rewritten for our convenience. I equals to 1 by 4 times integral of 1 upon under root of 1 minus this x to the power of 8, we can write x to the power of 4 whole square into this, we can write 4x cube dx. So now this is replaced by dt, this is replaced by t. So this we can have 1 by 4 integral 1 upon root of 1 minus t square dt. This is the derivative of sin inverse t itself only. So we have 1 by 4 times sin inverse t. What does t stand for? T stand for this one. So 1 by 4 times sin inverse of x to the power of 4 plus constant of integration. If integral x to the power of 49 times tan inverse of x to the power of 50 upon 1 plus x to the power of 100 dx equals to k times tan inverse x to the power of 50 whole square plus c. Then k equals to first option 1 upon 50, second option minus 1 upon 50, third one is 1 upon 100, fourth one minus 1 upon 100. So the given integral is put in the form of k times of tan inverse x to the power of 50 whole square means. So it is easy to just imagine or guess that this tan inverse x to the power of 50 should be t. See, let us say t is equal to tan inverse of x to the power of 50. Find dt by dx. Dt by dx is equal to, this is tan inverse u differentiation, 1 by 1 plus u square. U square means x to the power of 50 whole square, that is x to the power of 100. See this part, we got it. Into x to the power of 50 differentiation, 50 times x to the power of 49. See here also we have 49. So now dt can be written as 50 times x to the power of 49 upon 1 plus x to the power of 100 dx we can write. That means 49 by 1 plus x to the power of 100 dx we have, but we don't have 50. So multiply 50 and divide by 50. So this can be written now. I equals to 1 by 50 times integral. This is tan inverse x to the power of 50 multiplied with 50 x to the power of 49 upon 1 plus x to the power of 100 dx. See, this is t, this will be dt. So we can have 1 upon 50 integral t dt. This is t power 1, x to the power of n formula. X to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1. 1 by 50 times t square by 2. This is 1 by 100 times t square. T stands for tan inverse x to the power of 50 whole square plus constant of integration. Comparing k times tan inverse x to the power of 50 whole square plus c. In the place of k, we have 1 by 100.
1 by 100.
Yes, on comparison, we get k is equal to 1 by 100. Third option is the right option. Even this can be done differentiating both sides also. See, let me explain. If you differentiate, this will be, I think, only one step. See, because the derivative of this one is integral will be x to the power of 49 tan inverse x to the power of 50 upon 1 plus x to the power of 100 equal to k is constant. Derivative of this one is 2 times tan inverse x to the power of 50 into tan inverse x to the power of 50 derivative 1 upon 1 plus x to the power of 100 into 50 times x to the power of 49. See, tan inverse x to the power of 50, 49, 1 plus x to the power of 100 cancel this one. Here we have 1. 50 into 200. 100 k is equal to 1. You know the k value. This is only single step problem. But at this stage, you need to practice. The method is very important. Later, you will learn all these things after going to your colleges. $35. Right. Integral 4x plus 3 root of 2x square plus 3x plus 5 dx. First option, 1/3 of 2x square plus 3x plus 5, 3 by 2 plus c. Second one, 2 by 3, 2x square plus 3x plus 5 whole to the power of 3 by 2 plus c. Excuse me. Third one, 2 by 3, 2x square minus 3x minus 5 whole to the power of 3 by 2 plus c. Fourth one, 3 by 2, 2x square plus 3x plus 5 whole to the power of 3 by 2 plus c. So very good try, very good, very good. Sai, Sri Harisha, Arjun Krishna and Manikanta, very good. Okay. So let us say this t is equal to 2x square plus 3x plus 5. So differentiate both sides with respect to x. Dt by dx is equal to x square differentiation is 2x. Very good, Akshara also. Right, oh, very good. X square differentiation is 2x into 2, that will be 4x. 3x differentiation 3, 5 differentiation constant. Dt is equal to 4x plus 3 times dx. So now, as far as this question is concerned now, I equals to, this can be rewritten, root of 2x square plus 3x plus 5 into this 4x plus 3 times dx radar. 4x plus 3 times dx. So now this is dt. So this one is t. This we can write integral root t dt. Root t is 2t root t by 3 plus constant of integration. T root t means t to the power of 1 into t to the power of half. So if bases are equal, powers are added. 1 plus half. 1 and half is 3 by 2. T to the power of 3 by 2. T stands for 2x square plus 3x plus 5. So this we can write 2/3 of t. T means 2x square plus 3x plus 5 whole to the power of 3 by 2 plus constant of integration. Thirty-sixth.
Sir, what's your previous figure? Okay, sir.
36th. Integral of secant x times log of secant x plus tan x dx. First option, log of secant x plus tan x whole square plus constant of integration. Second one is half times log of secant x plus tan x whole square plus constant of integration. Third one, half times log of secant x minus tan x whole square plus c. Fourth one is 1/3 of log of secant x plus tan x whole square plus c. Right. So now in this case, say this log of secant x plus tan x is t. See, let t is equal to log of secant x plus tan x. Dt by dx is equal to, this is log u, 1 by u, that means 1 by secant x plus tan x, u differentiation, secant x tan x plus tan x derivative is secant square x. If we take secant x common, we have tan x plus secant x upon secant x plus tan x. This secant x plus tan x, secant x plus tan x will cancel out. We have secant x. So that means we can have dt is equal to secant x dx from this step. Now this can be written as I equals to integral of log of secant x plus tan x. Next secant x dx. Let us replace respective values. Integral t dt. This is t square upon 2. So 1 by 2. T square is log secant x plus tan x whole square plus constant of integration. Yes, you are correct. Second option is the right option. Thirty-seventh question. Integral cosecant x whole to the power of m cot x dx equals to, first option, 1 by m times cosecant x to the power of m plus constant of integration. Second, minus 1 upon m minus 1 cosecant x to the power of m plus c. Third one, minus 1 upon m sin x to the power of m plus c. Fourth, 1 upon m sin x to the power of m plus constant of integration. See, if you say the cot x is t, there is no use. If you say cosecant x is t, the cosecant x derivative is minus cosecant x cot x, but we don't have cosecant x cot x. So that we need to write, we need to split cosecant x whole to the power of m as cosecant x to the power of m minus 1 into cosecant x right down. Okay, Arjun Krishna, right. So the first manipulation is need to be done. This cosecant x whole to the power of m can be written as cosecant x whole to the power of m minus 1 multiplied with cosecant x. Using laws of indices, this is nothing but cosecant x whole to the power of m only. So now let us say this cosecant x equals to t, or t is equal to dt by dx equals to minus cosecant x cot x. Now the dt becomes minus cosecant x cot x dx. Right. So let us rearrange this question now. I equals to minus integral of this cosecant x whole to the power of m can be written cosecant x to the power of m minus 1 into minus cosecant x cot x dx. So in the place of cosecant x, write t. In the place of minus cosecant x cot x dx dt. This is minus integral of t power m minus 1 dt. This is minus t to the power of m minus 1 plus 1 upon m minus 1 plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 cancel, minus 1 plus 1 cancel. This is minus 1 upon m t to the power of m. What does t stand for? T stands for air cosecant x. So you will be getting minus 1 upon m cosecant x whole to the power of m plus constant of integration. So this one more thing you remember, this cosecant x to the power of m reciprocal also we can write. That is minus 1 upon m times sin x to the power of m plus constant of integration. Either this or this. Third option. (38) Integral sin x to the power of 6 upon cos x to the power of 8 dx equals to. First option is tan of 7x or tan 7x plus c. Second one is 1 by 7 times tan x to the power of 7 plus c. Third one is 1 by 7 times tan 7x. Fourth one is secant x to the power of 7 plus c. See, this sin x to the power of 6 upon cos x to the power of 6, 8. So can be written for our convenience sin x to the power of 6 upon cos x to the power of 6 into 1 upon cos square x.
Option 2, sir.
Yes, yes. This is tan x whole to the power of 6. 1 upon cos square x is secant square x. Now this becomes tan x to the power of 6 into secant square x. Tan x is the t. Then we can solve very easy manner. So now this becomes I equals to integral tan x to the power of 6 into secant square x dx. So if you say let t is equal to tan x, dt by dx equals to secant square x, dt equals to secant square x dx. So now this is dt, in the place of tan x is t. So this is integral t power 6 dt. T power 7 by 7. T stands for tan x. So 1 upon 7 tan x to the power of 7 plus constant of integration. Yes, you are correct. Second option is the right option. (39) Integral 1 upon x square e to the power of x minus 1 by x dx. First option e to the power of x upon x minus 1 plus c. Second option e to the power of x minus 1 by x plus c. Third option minus e to the power of x upon x minus 1 plus c. Fourth option minus e to the power of x minus 1 by x plus c. See, this x minus 1 by x we can write 1 minus 1 upon x. Let t is equal to 1 minus 1 upon x. dt by dx write down. dt by dx is equal to 1 derivative 0. 1 by x square derivative is minus 1 upon x square, but already we have minus, so 1 upon x square. This is equal to 1 upon x square. dt equals to 1 upon x square dt. So indirectly this will be x minus 1 by x is t only. So in the place of this we can write t 1